Hi guys, I hope you all have a wonderful day so far. So I've been rummaging through my makeup the other day and I found lots and lots of products from subscription boxes, and I thought, why not do a video trying to do a full face of subscription boxes products. Does that make any sense? I think it does. Anyway, I have here in front of me a full box of these products, mostly everything you need for a full face of makeup. And if you want to see what can I do with all these products, please go ahead and keep on watching. The first thing I want to start with is this Balance Me hyaluronic plumping mist. It's 99% natural, and it says in here a superfine mist which provides an instant shot of hydration. Hyaluronic acid plumps the skin, whilst chamomile water calms and brightens sensitive or irritated complexions. Spray on to cleansed skin. My face is cleansed and I've applied all my creams and serums, so now I am going to spray this on, and I just messed up with a pimple in here, but yeah, moving on. Okay, so it does smell like herbs pretty much. I don't know if you know, like when you smell a tea, maybe some tea leaves or something like this. I'm going to use this Becca first light priming filter, and I am going to prime my skin. My dog is going absolutely mad in here. Pepper. So I am going to use this Becca priming filter, and I am going to apply that like this amount all over my skin. So I've primed my skin, and now I want to take this Marcel BB cream skin enhancer. It's oil free, perfume free and hypoallergenic, and it is like a BB cream, and I'm going to put some on my hand, and with my beauty sponge I'm going to try to apply that all over my skin. And this will be my foundation or BB cream. My skin has been doing really great lately, so I don't need too much coverage, and this BB cream should work just fine. So for a BB cream, it does have some light to medium coverage, which is not bad, but it still looks like your skin, but more of a uniform aspect. So yeah, not bad. I will try it a few more times and see if it's worth me buying the full size product. But yeah, the only thing I don't have for a full face of makeup is a concealer, which they don't usually send, I think, in this kind of boxes, but I do have this Catrice liquid camouflage, and I'm going to use that instead of other concealer. And I'm going to prime my lids as well with this one. So that's for the concealer, and I want you guys to meet my new daughter Pepper, who is really naughty. Okay, no, nope, 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 no. So for powder, I have this Bella Pierre banana setting powder, and I've used it before and it's really good. So I'm going to dip my sponge into the powder and set my face. I don't remember exactly from which box every product is, but the only 3 subscription boxes that I had were the Glossy Box, Look Fantastic and Birchbox, so it has to be one of those. Now I've stopped the Glossy Box and the Look Fantastic, and I only have the Birchbox left, so yeah, that's all the beauty boxes I had this month. And I did collect a pretty good amount of makeup from these boxes. Good. Now for bronzer, I have 2. I have this one from the Beauty Crop, and it's in the shade Sardinia Sand. This is how it looks in here. And another one that I have, it's actually a contouring and blush palette, is this one from Sleek, and it has a contour shade, a highlight and a blush. And today I think I am going to use this bronzer, and probably from here I'm only going to use the blush because I don't have any other blushes. So I am going to take my brushes in here and have a sip of my tea. And I'm going to take this brush with the bronzer, and I'm going to bronze my skin. So for highlights, I have this one from Morphe, and it's in the Pepper. It's in the shade Spark, and that's the one that I'm going to use today. And I am going to try this Spectrum brush, and it's the A10 Fun brush. And I'm going to add some highlight to my skin. Pepper. This is a really, really pretty highlight. For blush, I am going to go with this Sleek palette, and I am going to use the blush that's in here. And that should be it for my base. I really enjoy how this turned out. I really like this BB cream from Marcel, and I do think I'm going to buy the full size, because you know, you have days when your skin is looking really good and you don't want to use like a full coverage foundation or a foundation, and the BB cream, it's very good to have. Next I am going to do my brows, and for my brows I do have this Cella, I think it's called, Tantalizing Taupe Eyebrow Cream, and it's in the shade Taupe, I think, probably, yeah. And in here you have the cream, and on the other hand, on the other end you have the brush. So I'm not going to use this brush, I'm going to use one of my eyebrow brushes. I'm going to use this brush in here, going to fill in my brows. So that's how my eyebrows look. They do look a little bit intense, but it's not too bad. So moving on to eyeshadow, I do have two products for eyeshadow. I have this Floss single eyeshadow in the shade Maui, and it's this pink with gold reflex eyeshadow. It's really pretty. I will swatch it in here. I'm not sure how well the camera picks it up, but it's a really pretty pink, almost corally shadow. And the next one I have, it's a liquid shimmer shadow from Lock. It's a mini shadow, this, and I will swatch this one for you too. This is really gorgeous, and it's this shade in here. It's like a taupe shimmery shadow. It's really beautiful. So because I don't have any matte eyeshadows, I am going to use the bronzer from the Sleek palette in here for my crease to blend, to have something blended on my crease. And I am getting my brushes ready. And again, this brush I have from a subscription box, and it's the Luxie 205 Taper Blending, and I am going to use this one to blend. Ready? I swear today it's like everything it's against me filming. So I am going to take this brush with the bronzer in here, and I am going to blend that into my crease so we can have a transition shade and have all the other shades blend smoothly. I'm not going to do any complicated eye look. I don't have enough products to do that, so we'll keep it really simple and nice for today. And I am not being very careful with how I blend this shade. It's just a matter of having something in my crease, and you can be as slow. So I'm not being very careful with how I'm blending this shade. I am just throwing it into my crease and blending it just to have some depth into the crease. And next I am going to take this shade Maui from Floss Cosmetics, and with a flat brush, my dog is going freaking crazy. So for my lid I am going to take this shade Maui from Floss Cosmetics, and with a flat brush I am going to apply that all over my lid. My dog is going crazy right now. So I am applying that all over my lid. I don't really like how the brush is applying the color, so I am going to try with my finger, and it does look a tiny bit better. It's a really pretty shade, and it does have that gold reflex a tiny bit. I'm going to take the bronzer shade again, and with a more dense brush I am going to apply that just in the outer corner and blend the crease a tiny bit more. And of course I'm going to take that shade and run that shade underneath my lower lash line. With this shade from Lock that's called Moonlight, I'm going to take an angle brush and I'm going to pick up some of that shade, and I will try to do like my liner with that shade. For my inner corner and my brow bone highlights, I am going to use the highlight in the Sleek palette, and with a tiny brush I am going to apply that to my inner corners and my brow bone. And that's all I'm going to do to my eyes. I am going to apply some mascara, and the one I have today is this one from Marcel. It's a sample mascara. It's extension plus curl in the shade black, and this is how the brush looks like. So I am going to give my lashes a little curl, and then I am going to apply a few coats of mascara, and I will be back to finish with the lips. So I've applied mascara on my lashes, and I must admit this, what it's called, Marcel extension plus curl mascara. It's really good. If you get a chance to buy it, it's really nice. And I am going to move on to lips, and we are done with this makeup look. So for lips I have 4 options. I will swatch them all for you. I have this lipstick from Bella Pierre Cosmetics, and the shade is Envy, and this is, let's see how, this is the shade in here. It smells like cookie dough, I think. Oh, it's a really nice smell, and the color it's like a maroon nude color. From Bella Pierre again I have this Kiss Proof lip cream, and it's in the shade, what shade are you? Let me see, Muddy Rose. It's this one in here. This is a more nudish color and darker. From Lord & Berry I have this lip pencil in the shade Intimacy here. This is the shade. And the last but not least I have this Lariti Cosmetics in the shade Gala, this one in here. And for today I think I am going to go with, I will go with these two, the Lord & Berry one and the Bella Pierre lipstick. So first I am going to apply the Lord & Berry one, and then I am going to top that off with the Bella Pierre lipstick. So this is the finished result I managed to create with all the products I have from subscription boxes. I do think these boxes are really good to have if you want to try loads of different products, from skincare to makeup to, I don't know, all kinds of products. So yeah, I only have the Budge box left now, but I am thinking maybe in the future to go back to glossy box and look fantastic as well. I will think about that. But yeah, this is the finished look. I do enjoy how it came out. It's a really pretty and simple look and really glowy. I do love the Marcel BB cream. I will try it till this one finishes, and if I decide, I will buy the full size from that. As well, I love the Marcel mascara. It's a really good one. So yeah, all the products I used so far I really enjoyed. Nothing I hate or don't like. So if you enjoyed today's video, and I hope you did, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to my channel before you leave. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!